Hey guys, XJ9's here, and today's gonna be a video about what are my thoughts about the Halloween event, one weekend. Overall, the place is really cool. Future content potentially with Death's house over here, which I assume is Death's house. If you examine the gate, what does it say? Yeah, Death's new mansion. Yeah, they're having their kitchen done up, so they're giving me a reason you can't go in there yet. Uh, there's cool skilling activities. Some people complain about the free-to-play not having anything to do. There's a cap to the levels, but oh well, I think the skills they chose were really good. Uh, what we're gonna talk about today? Let's talk about overall, how's the event with like the rewards and stuff. So you know how you can get the rewards from the Reynold guy, like you can buy all the titles and stuff. The biggest controversial thing about this event is definitely the Maze rewards and even the new Scythe pet override that can hold like a god sword and such. So the Maze, if we look here again, it has 3 different tiers of loot, and you can get the biggest, the most rare uniques is the Master of the Matriarchs and the Baby Osseous Pet Halloween Appearance Token. And obviously, the chance increases if you get a purple one, and then a gold one's guaranteed to get both of them, actually. So there's pros and cons to this. So the one pro is, if someone wants to make money and say they're not good at the game, or like, lower tier, or they just want to like chill out, yeah, you could potentially make a lot of money from, doing this. Like, you get a pet token, that's 1 bill, or you get a helmet, that's 150, 200 mil. But the one thing that sucks is there's a value attached to it, right? And I'm gonna do a maze while we talk. Since there's a value attached to it, some people might not, even get it. Even if they get it, like from the maze, like say I got it from the maze right now, and I was a new player, I'm probably encouraged not to even unlock it because I'm better off selling it. And it kind of just it puts money towards the fun aspect of the event. Because, it's just a holiday, man. Like, shouldn't it be like a stress-free event? But instead, it is a fear of missing out, where it's like, I gotta do this maze because maybe I'll get lucky and get the appearance token. And it's also fear of missing out with, do I unlock it even though I don't use the pet, or maybe I don't even want the Reaper Mask? And a lot of, again, the news post didn't even talk about anything to do with the event in regards to like, is it tradable or can you earn yourself? It just said, hey, go earn these from the maze, and everyone was just assuming, we can just do the maze and earn some new rewards, like maybe after like 10 times, 25, like something reasonable to get it. But instead, it's like, it's probably between a 1 out of 300, 1 out of 500 chance to get either or of the uniques. So it would probably take 600 or 1,000 tries to get both uniques if you were to be like an Iron Man or something. And the question is, does it really add that much value making it tradable? Because again, like if let's just say you were guaranteed it after like 10 times of doing this event, right? So everyone can do the maze and get their Reaper Mask and Phosphorus token, or even let's say the Phosphorus token and the Reaper Mask were 150 tokens each, spooky tokens. So you want to earn those spooky tokens and do Phosphorus. And maybe it requires 10 Phosphorus kills to unlock the Reaper Mask, and maybe 50 for the pet. Maybe something like that. Like, let me do the maze and earn this. But like, you'll earn it once you've reached the tokens, and when tokens are pretty much guaranteed to generate. And it'll be back next year. So it's like, if I can't, I don't have time to play, but I want the other rewards, I can earn it next year. But instead, it's just like, again, a lot of the games is fear of missing out. Even the new site that they had on Sunday today, that apparently is 5.9 bill, guys. I don't know who's paying that much for a Scythe override that people probably won't use after like a month. 5.9 bill, and some people think it's like Black Party at rarity. I don't think it's Black Party at rarity. It's probably like half or quarter, maybe even less. It depends on how many people even understand the event, because like how many. If I were at JetX, I would be curious to see how many people handed in clan confections, how many people haven't. Like, what if someone hasn't even handed in any clan confections? Like, they don't even understand the event. Like, even someone like me, I thought the event was tomorrow, like on a game update, but it's actually on Sunday. So I actually did hand in, I think 40 confections. Like maybe I would have got the scythe if I handed it in, you know. And oh, let me get the zombie. Uh, overall, it's like I get a 5.9 bill pet. Like if even if I got that, would I want to keep it? No, I'd sell it because you know why the heck would I keep a 5.9 bill item that I probably won't even use that much? It can hold it was like a dyed scythe, like third age scythe. It can hold a Zero's Godsword, but apparently it can't hold a third age Zero's Godsword or any of the dyed Godsword, which is very strange. That might be fixed later. And like I thought it would be like funny, like oh, I would have put a third age Godsword as my follower. And if you can't do the Godsword, I'm sorry, that's a big L. But even if I got the token, I can't have that fun because it's so much money that why would I keep it? You know, and it's kind of like it kind of ruins the joy because like why I feel like I'm doing finances playing this game. Like every holiday event, I feel like it's just I gotta do my finances. Like instead of like let me just have fun. Like bro, I'm doing the maze because I want to earn those tokens. I want to get the 150k to earn the uh, dinosaur pet override. You know, like isn't that more RuneScape than just oh you might get this or you might not, and if you can't get it, buy it with money, right? And I even said that where like this isn't for everyone. This is for people who can't make much money. Some people enjoy this. I actually find this pretty relaxing. It's actually pretty fun. But again, like I'm not guaranteed to get a pet override or a mask for myself, even after 2,000 runs. That's just how RNG works, right? So I honestly like I would even say that who really cares? Because like a lot of people they only care about cosmetics when there's a value attached to it, and I think that type of gameplay is already like done with like dies, and dies are more like big wow moments, and competitive with like how rare they're. Like oh, if you want to show off, just buy some third age or blood dies. I would argue dies are kind of too rare just because how many dieable items there are. But maybe that's a controversial take. It's not about that right now. But I feel like because it's a Halloween event, what's RuneScape known for? Like even old school, look at old school. What do? They do a Halloween event. You do it, you get all the rewards, you're done. A nice quest. I don't think they have anything you do after, but like regardless, like Artistry doesn't need to copy exactly what they do. They can be like, oh, you know what? The XP training methods are fun. They're good. They're actually really good. Like the archaeology one, the thieving one's really good. Because I don't know if you know, guys, but thieving is actually awful until later levels because you have to like world hop and stuff. So yeah, Artistry could do its own spin on it, where it's like you do the event, you get rewards, and then oh, you know what? Go do your spooky tokens to go earn it. Maybe make the tokens tradable, but like imagine you can buy the pet Osseous token for 150,000 tokens, but you can still trade it. So like even if someone didn't want to grind 150k, they can still buy it. But like even then, it's like should it even be tradable? Because like I think the thing that bothers people that I think it's coming out is the value attached to an item, because when you put money associated with anything, it defunds it gets rid of the fun aspect. Instead of just like, oh, I have a reward, let me just enjoy it. And so it's like, do I sell this? Do I not? And I'll be honest, I even have this issue. Like, guys, I have a lot of money in this game. I could buy pretty much anything if I wanted to, right? But I'm still not like done with my finances. Again, we're talking about finances because that's what the Halloween event is, guys. And I actually am ending up buying the Reaper mask, right? Because I think the Reaper mask was cool. I think they're good fashion scape. Like I'm actually mostly buying the Reaper mask because I like how they look. Like I don't know if you like this, guys, but I actually like dinosaurs. Okay, dinosaurs are dragons, so I kind of want to buy this mask, right? It looks actually pretty good. I like it. I look like a funny Halloween costume, like at a Halloween party. And it's kind of sad again. Like I had to think about it for like a week before I even bought the mask, and it's just like wouldn't it be funner if I could just earn it and call it a day? Like I don't even like the idea of even like have again, like do people really like, is it worth having people like a noob, like say a guy with like 1,000 total level getting a token and selling it and making like a bill, like is that worth it is the fun of a few worth the fun for all? You know, that's kind of the question. Like, would he have more fun if he got the token and unlocked himself? Like, maybe people would get the pet Osseous, Solak, and a Raxite pet override, but they don't have the boss pet. Maybe then they would be encouraged to go do the boss, you know? And, you know, I just say RuneScape needs to start being more fun, honestly, because I overall, like, even the Black Party app, guys, we're talking about Christmas now, guys. People have an issue with the Black Party app. And what's the issue with the Black Party, guys? It's so rare that you're better off selling it. You're probably not gonna get it yourself, so you probably just gonna buy it. And again, like, think about this: would the game be more fun if you could just do the Christmas event and everyone's a Black Party? Like, I would probably wear that word Black Party. Like, I don't care. Like this mask could be free. I would be wearing this mask. Like, guys, I wear sunglasses sometimes. Like, I rarely even wear my party hat. Sometimes I just wear my sunglasses. Like it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't remember the last time I put on like a red or yellow party hat or anything like that. I said that I put a pirate hat on, and I just feel like everything needs to be like fear of missing out. You need to keep thinking about, like, do I want this? Like, you want it, but you're not sure if you want to invest that much. It's just such a weird gameplay loop, and yeah, I just don't think that fits the holidays. Another issue I have with the event too is it's another one of those events where you're encouraged to do specific things to gather clan confections for the scythe, and spooky tokens, because clan confections equal goodie bags, which equals spooky tokens. If you do a boss, your rate of getting clan confections and maze tokens is abysmal. I think it's so bad compared to doing a skill like archaeology or uh, archaeology in the hub of Halloween. You get, I think, at least 5 or 3 total clan confections maze tokens an hour, and compare that to like me AFKing Osseous. Like, I'm lucky to get like 1 candy or 1 maze token, and I'm sorry. I think they should have made it so every 5 minutes, do one action and you get, either a maze token or a clan confection, and that's it. I think that's what they should have did, instead of, oh, you know what, you're doing a boss like Osseous and you're trying to get, like, I'm trying to get the pet Osseous. Guy, I don't even have the pet Osseous. I'm trying to get the pet Osseous because I actually bought the override, right? I'm trying to get the pet Osseous so I can use it, but I'm not getting any tokens, and because of that, I actually didn't reach the cap of 100 clan confections for the scythe override. So hey, maybe I could have got the scythe override, but those 10 confections I didn't get, maybe that costed me the scythe. And it's 5.9 bill, right? I just lost 5.9 bill in theory, right? And it's like, I just don't think players need to think about like the whole fear of missing out stuff, and like how games are monetized and designed nowadays. I'm sorry, I don't think it's good for the human brain. Like, I really don't think it's good for the human brain, like, at all. Okay. So yeah, maybe tell me what you think, but overall, I think, again, I don't like events like this where you're pretty much, you have to go and skill or do the AFK activities in the hollow to get, turn see the hand in. Like, if I was AFKing archaeology at like the Zolo dig site, I'd easily reach 100 confections. But like, I'm 200 mil all. I have no reason to go skill thieving or anything. So it's like, what would I do? I would probably want to go bossing, but instead it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, you need to go AFK stuff even though you're 200 mil all. And like, I know, guys, even if I'm not 200 mil all, what if I just don't care about skilling? What if I just want to do bossing? Okay, and it doesn't give me that choice. That's why the old Rune Pass and Hero Pass, I thought were designed well. Why? Because you could do whatever you wanted, and you didn't have to worry about it. Like, people joke, oh, well, 3 hero points. Well, it adds up, because like, I finished the pass easily, even though it's 3 hero points, right? Like, it adds up. Like, I'm sorry, it's not like, what, you expect 300 and finish the event in 1 hour, but yeah, I don't know. Again, maybe I'm getting sidetracked a little bit here, but whatchamacallit, the whole player choice is important. I would like it if the event tokens were like, honestly, like, again, just do anything and you can unlock the token through just gameplay. Like, I want to do like listen, guys. What am I doing right now? I'm AFKing Osseous, right? So I can do AFK Osseous, get maze tokens, get maze tokens equals more spooky tokens because of clan confections. I get more clan confections, which equals more spooky tokens. And I can get the Osseous pet override just passively playing the game. Just I can do whatever I want, earn the override, right? But instead, it's just this jumbled mess of like, hey, you know what? Just keep doing this boss and hope I get a 1 bill token. And even if I get it, I'm probably not going to unlock it because I'm better off selling it. And it's just like, like I kind of made this argument about hero items, right? And again, off topic, right? Like HSR, Tony's Maddox, Octavius Fisher, really cool items, but it's like, what's the novelty of it? It's just, again, don't take this too literal because this isn't the main focus, but like, I personally think those items shouldn't be as rare as they are. They should be rare, but not that rare because they are like best in slot, right? And the amount of people it's benefit is so few. Like, the only gameplay element that those hero items have ever added for me was I missed a roll of Tony's Maddox on day 1 of Archaeology, and I missed a roll of HSR like a week ago. That's all that's ever happened to me, right? And it's like, if I got a Tony's Maddox or a HSR, I'd probably keep it. Why? It's like special to me, right? Yeah, again, don't take this so serious, this comment. But imagine if it was like more, like 10, 20 times, maybe even 50, 100 times more common. Who cares? But it was just an item that was like, oh, it's best in slot. It's a bill or two, but it's something to aim for. Because what if they make a skilling boss with Archaeology, and then like Tony's Maddox is the best in slot item? Then all of a sudden it becomes more than a novelty. So yeah, that's kind of just that. I mean, honestly, this video is kind of done, so I'm gonna probably finish this maze and then open my loot, and you guys can see what I get. I'm probably not gonna get anything, but this is for funsies. So again, maybe tell me your thoughts, and be civil about it. Some people got really mad about my video, by the way, saying like, I'm reporting you for misinformation, you're clickbait, because I said it's boss like 100 mil an hour. That actually wasn't false. If you get 30 plus kills an hour and if the rate's 300 or 500, and plus the clan confections for pumpkin bread tokens and install pumpkin mass, it actually is that much. So yeah, again, that's the nature of RuneScape though, where there's people with like 2,000 Razor KC and all they have is like 2 boots, guys. Like, that's literally it. Like, that's why I've seen so many people frustrated in this event. They're like, I did the maze 1,000 times, I didn't get anything. That's gonna happen. There's gonna be people who do the maze 10 times. Like, again, do the maze 10 times, you'll get a token. Like, there's been plenty of people who've gotten that, right? Let's open my my stuff. What do we get, guys? We got 2 clan confections, and that's it. Wow, great. And let's hand in the clan confection. Why not? And we got nothing. Great. I mean, what do we get? We got any spooky tokens? Not really. So, yeah. Overall, I'm gonna say it one more time. I think the game would add a lot more value if things like Black Party at on release, like everyone just got at the end of the Christmas event. Santa on the 25th was like, you know what, guys, everyone gets a Black Party hat. Thank you. You can keep the things that are from Treasure Hunter, like the overrides, like Boulder pet token stuff. Rare, but like I would have liked it more if it was like you get points from Santa and then you can like pick what you want. Like, oh, because I got like what 3 lucky spirit shields and like 2 range overrides. I would have wanted my Boulder pet token and then some magic overrides personally, but I didn't have that choice because everything's just like fear of missing out, RNG, and I think it just adds more frustration than anything. Overall, again, I think the Halloween event is fine, but there's a huge chunk of awards that are like really cool looking. Like, this mask is really cool. Again, if you look at the boss pets, like Baby Osseous, and you're gonna see a giant text box. Like, this looks really cool. If you go to Solak, Solly, like, this looks really cool as well. I'm sorry, the text box blocks it, but like, not many people are going to be able to experience it because it's so rare to the point where they either can't get it or they can't afford it, or even if they can't afford it, it's so much money that they don't want to spend a bill for it. Like, that's a big complaint I've seen. Like, I can't tell you how many people I've seen just disappointed by it. They're like, I thought we could grind it out ourselves and like just get it, but instead, oh, it's RNG. So I honestly, I would like it if Jax just said, you know, F it, we're just making it. Again, do they do it now, guys? That's another question. Should if they were to change this, should they just do it now and be like, you know what, Black Party at? That's for everyone. Like, or should they keep it like that, but maybe make it more common, and then future things change? I don't know. That's another topic. I'm just gonna end the video now, honestly. So, yeah. I don't think the game should be such fear of missing out, because I can't tell you how stressful this past week has been, because I was like, oh, do I buy these Slayer masks, or do I buy this pet token? And I'm buying one of each pet token. 2 for Ali, 1 for me, right? And I shouldn't have to think about it like that. I really shouldn't. It should be a fun thing. Like, look at me, 128 mil for a mask, and it's like, it's good fashion scape. It's not even about even the effect, honestly. It's just a cool looking mask with a cool particle effect. Even this mask looks cool. It looks like a kind of like a Zeros type mask. And oh, this pet token is like a Legend of Zelda reference. I don't play the game, but it's for Ali. She plays the game. And look at me, 760 mil just to have fun. And I had to think about it. I'm like, do I put this in? You know, it's just like, can I just have fun? Like, well, why is it every event is trying to soak up all your fun, soak up all your money, and that's it. So, yeah, I don't like fear of missing out. I hope when the League MMO comes out, guys, there's no fear of missing out. I hope it's just a fun event, good times, earn it yourself, do whatever to earn tokens if there's a currency instead of like, because again, if you read this, oh, it doesn't say. Sorry, the wiki says. You know, how to earn rewards. Like, doing bosses does not give you a lot of clan confections, which sucks. So, yep, that's gonna be it. Bye.